A very good morning to everyone today. I hope everyone can hear me. Let me check down here. Okay, good. I've been spending about the last half hour with Jesus, and I assumed he wanted to speak. But in the process, it was a very profound conversation that we had. And he wanted to talk about forgetting. So I found this picture of him in the card deck, and it's interesting. It has forgiveness on it. So Father and Mother and Jesus have more than enough forgiveness for all of us for forgetting. Forgetting what? Forgetting all the zillions of lifetimes we've led and how we keep trucking through and why we come back and do it all over again the next time and why we're here on earth right now. Because if you haven't gotten it yet, we are here at perfect time with what's happening. I was reading in the Ponder on this book, and it word for word from written years and years ago, exactly what were happening. And here we are. The family of light, wanting to remember our sacred lineage and believe in our freedom, in the love. And if you have worked at all on yourself, you know the most important component within you is the love. That love is what has created every one of these masters in this card deck. Yes, there may be other things, but even in our own heart, it's our own love that is the most important. Most and first for ourselves, which I know it may be hard to believe, but individuals still have trouble loving and embracing all of who they are. It's a process. But also forgetting the little things of why you do love someone, or why even that you love yourself. And imagine how large that forgotten piece lies within you. And it's silly because sometimes we may think it's better to have that curtain down or that door shut. I'm not ready yet. Well, I'm here to tell you, you are ready or you wouldn't be here now. And I'm not saying for anyone to leave. You have enough tools that you have gathered over all these lifetimes to be willing to embrace what you've forgotten, the forgetting and how it's meant to be. So I'm going to do my best to not get to where I can't speak, to let him speak. But this touched my heart so deeply. Oh, I think of these blue flowers, and it makes me think of how we just had Mother's Day. You can see how my field's just lightening up the gold in those branches. So let's see what his guidance is for this day, for this time, and for all of us who are so fortunate to be here in this moment, to have such an access to Mother and Father, and to bring them down into your heart and be able to feel them alive, and the love that they pour over you. And for me, when I see and I say those things and I see few really doing the action, I don't understand. What it says is that they haven't really felt it or don't really know it. And love is the most beautiful word ever created. Yes, it could be true that that's my feeling, but that's how Jesus and all the other masters feel about it. For when we come together all in love, we will be in peace. So I want to step aside and let Jesus speak. How's that? Let me get my throat wet. Blessed brothers and sisters, and those from other worlds who are within hearing distance of me, I welcome you to hear my words. I welcome you to open any unlocked doors within you to know love, to feel, to be in this moment of embracing, not having there be a quality that everyone must look like or present themselves like, but just be in love. And mostly to love yourself, each of you. And let's ask now, what have you forgotten about you? Anger is our greatest enemy. What are you angry about? And that will begin to turn the page to show you what is in your forgetting. Has love situations with another created turmoil through many lifetimes? Possible. And why would you would say, why is that not resolved? It is simply because you're not willing to lay it down and to forgive. You're not willing to love the part of you who someone may perceive unacceptable, because we must always love ourselves. Cannot be dependent upon another. It cannot. It will not. It is called confidence. Confidence in all who you've become. Not just this lifetime, but many lifetimes, as TheoSophia said. You are a part of the lineage of my family. Did you not hear me acknowledge you as a brother or a sister? We are humanity. We are one. You must discover where within you that does not fit a key in the door to open possibilities. The forgetting. Over and over again, I say today, the forgetting. What thought does that bring to you? What have you let be forgotten? Is it because you have brought healing and love to it? Anything that has been brought love to will remain in the wholeness of who you are. So there are many things forgotten and pushed away. But what you will notice in karmically, it does not change who you are. You are a forgetter. This, my brother and sister, is not the truth of who you are. In the oneness of God, which we all share, there is love. You are love. And in that, we become a circle of oneness, a group of divine beings in oneness. And within the depth of each of your hearts, it's to become love and to feel it. As we look at all the hearts here within our group, how many are not here for perhaps they're afraid to feel? How they've forgotten what true love is. True love is acceptance. It's a sweet laughter. It's a knowingness that it is everlasting. It is the love that Mother and Father bless us with each and every millisecond. The ego is one who pulls us away, who wants it to be his or her way. Perhaps you've each come up against that. Today, lay down that sword. Lay down whatever it is that continues to bring that up against yourself. For forgiveness is that which God teaches. Forgiveness is that which I bring forward to each of you today. Let's unify together. Unify our chakras. Unify our energies. And become one in the Mother and Father's name. For today, there are so many who feel misplaced. And if we can only speak in the heart loud enough to say, we are here. We are here to be the love, to support you looking for, to find yourself in love. We are here. We are alive. The heart beats of the frequency of self-acceptance and love. Magical? Of course. My father and mother are magical. I have the gift of the lineage of magical. Perhaps some of you do also. But it's in love that magic is true. It is in love that it is felt. It is in love. Listen, that you remember. Allow your dreams to show you your remembrances of times when you chose peace and harmony. Times when hands and hearts came together. Remember. Not difficult. I hear someone telling me the time. What time does it take? Does it take away having fun, feeling free? If you really stop to think of that, I think not. For that is the piece you've forgotten. And what is truly the way to be in the love, the highest love, the love of our sacred family? Yes, each lifetime you've been born to a different, somewhat family. Or perhaps yours has always been the same. It doesn't matter because the lesson is to learn about love and taking care and kindness and gentleness and hearing those frequencies, whether they come with the beat of your heart or the frequency of your words. It is to soothe the broken heart. It is to soothe the angered separation. It is to soothe all ways but union. For when that sound of love speaks, there is Alleluia. And all the angels gather, the seraphim, the archangels, the guardian angels, for it calls them forth to surround, whether it be just you or everyone. Our planet needs support through the angelic kingdom. And whatever and how many are needed, they will come. They will. You must believe deep within your heart. You must believe. It is the only choice, my friends. You must believe in love, in the truth. I stand before you in that love. I know and have a well-first understanding of my parents, your parents, of our sacred family. And I know you understand, they know. And that every trillisecond upon the earth, they are there with you. They're with us in the union of those who remember the glory, the freedom, the light. So for a moment, there's a lot of light coming down to the group and to those who will all at some point see this message. It is illuminating. It is illuminating sparks of cells within each of you into remembering. So now I will turn to he who is closest to my father, but to Metatron, to continue this discussion. It is a bright morning. I speak to all of you from the frequency of love. For yes, as you know, it is I who command the angelic kingdom, and they are being called forth in one of the largest movements I've ever taken part of. So do not forget your family. Remember that which you are a part of. It's the love. The love, the love, the love. You see, the journey need not always look beautiful, but all journeys become beautiful. Thank you. Yes. Good morning and amen, amen, pulses. Strong message today. We'll see how that works within all your hearts. Does anyone have questions? Loved, moved me so strongly today because people are forgetting. Yeah, people are forgetting. And we can choose to not forget. We can choose to be a part of the love. For that is our original goal. Thank you, Lauren and Anik. So, I guess we have time if anyone has a question. It was simple and to the point. I believe what Metatron did, it is, you're right, Cavell, was to open doorways within ourselves, within the world, to allow a greater love versus illusion. Yeah. Sophia is faith. Sophia is in the Bible and how she had to cry to God to save her after she had been taken down within the darkness. And at first she wasn't real happy, and in her process she found faith in God. And when that changed, she was lifted up into the light. So in my name, Sophia is a great wisdom. TheoSophia is known as the goddess of wisdom. So that's how it works. You know, like how they kept saying to remember your lineage, there's a part in all of you that's a magical part that's been lived to learn from and to grow. Or this moment right now when we can bring it into the golden time wouldn't exist. You can read in DK's books, which were written so many years ago, and it speaks about today. It's amazing. So, no illusion, reality. So, we each have to look within ourselves, and the simplistic is be the love. Love yourself. And I think Cavell says it really beautifully. It teaches us that love is the greatest gift. Certainly, not only to yourself, but to others. You know? So, we have gotten a lot, which it may never be needed, of food and all. And all we're talking about is, well, where can we put it and save it with and share it with everybody? We feel that was our calling to give a lot, not toward just ourselves. There's just two of us. Let me see here. Ah, but see, you have to go into the love about it, not what the personality perceived of it. It's a time for truth. And what could happen is love can melt the illusion immediately. And if you're saying you're going to ask Metatron through me, everyone has gone for now. Um, that's all I could say. So when we, Lauren, find something that uh, is not what we think it need to be or should be, then we can move in a loving way to transform it. That's what our lives are all about. Thank you, Barbie. Yes, Cavell, thank you. That's the perfect answer for Lauren right now. Yes. Anyone else? You know, as I was told long ago, when you go down the street and you see one who looks very poor and needs a shower and could be Jesus walking, could be that love on a whole other level, giving a lesson to those that are around them. So your message, Lauren, wasn't about a judgment. It was about what it was. And you have the power to move it into love. For it came from a love for you to shift. Okay? So there's never anything difficult, bad, anything about anybody. It's all the eyes that you see it through. So when you can perceive, notice I changed the words there, through your heart of love, it will be different. And it will feel different. And you will be in the world differently. You're welcome, Lauren. I think there's going to be a huge transformation in relationships. When it's discovered it's not worth the trauma some people live, it's much easier to embrace and remember those two words, remembering and forgetting, to not forget why you're together, why it all began. So it's all very healing. And if we think of our sacred lineage, there's been a lot of that over time. Good. Anything else? Today's our last day for this week. Oh, I didn't mean to bring that up. I didn't know what that point did. All right. So you have a few days to, if it were me, which I am going to do, is write a lot about all that I'm feeling. And a lot of light is coming. Full moon was yesterday or today, so 3 days before the full moon, 3 days after, you can catch yourself a moonbeam and go up to your masters and have a talk with them. Yeah. 11:33 on the clock. What a magical number. And that was my goal today, is to have people feel. For we forget. You see, there's that word. We forget to get out of the mind and into the heart. So, many blessings to everyone. Feel the love. See you Monday.